Panel members, this case has taken many turns. There's been lots of finger-pointing, accusations, and non-professional behavior.
Did she threaten anybody this day?
Did Michelle threaten anybody this day?
Yes.
Dan?
Not to my knowledge, she did not threaten anybody.
Okay, that's the question.
Michelle was terminated based on her actions that violated the workplace violence anti-harassment policy.
Is she fired for those statements?
She's fired for creating a hostile work environment within the small store.
Okay, is she fired for these statements? That was my question.
No.
Okay. Is she fired because she allegedly called her a bitch?
She's fired because she created a hostile work environment.
Okay, would you want to answer my question?
That would be, I imagine bitch would be part of that, yes, so that would be part of it.
Mr. Chairman, it was the aggressive nature she took towards the other employee,
And what was the aggressive nature?
where she
Raised her voice?
she started shouting. She used foul language, according to the two write-ups that we have from Banker and Bates. And even in her own statement, she says she shouted.
Is Bates Linda?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the foul language that Linda said she said?
She said she blew up and called me a bitch, started screaming for supervisor.
That's the word you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the words that Banker said in Linda's statement about...
The F-bombs in
Yeah,
the...
is that there?
Yeah, that's in exhibit
I
number
know.
4.
Is it in Linda's statement?
No.
Those are the two people there, right? Close
Right.
together in proximity?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I have.
I was brought back with pay because she was the only person doing the screaming.
Negative. Linda Bates communicated to me that she had said nothing, did nothing, and upon our investigation and the interviews, we determined that to be accurate. We did not feel it was correct to punish another employee that absolutely did nothing at that point in time.
And yeah, I'll tell you where I'm at, Michelle. I personally, you know, this shit she's doing, if it was me, I would just blow it off.
In Malika's mind, her perception is that Linda Bates is creating a hostile work environment.
Do you believe she is?
I believe that they have both had part in this situation. I believe that over the past 4 or 5 months, I don't think Linda has been as active in that event as Michelle, but I think they both have ownership in the relationship in the small sort. The only person that has not been able to work and play with others is Michelle, and I just wanted to bring that point up.
I have dealt with every day since this Civil Rights Commission thing. Every day I've dealt with her coming and making snide remarks to me under her breath, walking by me. Anything, every day. Last 2 days, she verbally threatened that she's going to file a lawsuit against me. That's when I decided to go up to the office and file harassment. She was getting to me, that's threatening. The others I can deal with, I've dealt with that.
Dan, there's been a lot of said about, in writing and from what the union has presented, that you believe Linda, and I've read what the union said, and I've read or heard what Joe's rebuttal was to it.
After Michelle left, Andrew Wood and myself approached Linda Bates and informed her we were taking her out of service pending investigation. She became very upset and started crying. She asked when she might hear from us about the investigation and her job status. She told us repeatedly she could not afford to miss work and needed her job. Aside from her crying and asking about when she would hear from us, she was calm the whole time. Signed by Matt Miller.
Company. Who's Matt Miller?
Matt Miller is a full-time supervisor in the Des Moines Day Store.
Was he, who was involved with who was there when she got walked from the small sort to the guard shack?
Myself, Matt Miller, Brian Lorenzo, the shop steward.
Okay, you testified she wasn't cursing, right?
Yeah, she was not cursing.
Okay. To the company. Why does Matt put that in his statement? Began yelling and cursing.
I do not know.
I have a meeting scheduled for today with Human Resources, and it's my obligation to provide a safe work environment for everybody, and it's